Since there's no help, come let us kiss and part. This is the 61st sonnet from the collection Ideas Mirror, written by Michael Drayton in the year 1594. Michael Drayton, 1563 till 1631. He lived during the period of Queen Elizabeth and also during James I reign. He is also credited with writing one of the longest poems in English history. He was a page to Sir Henry Goodyear. He fell in love with Goodyear's daughter, Anne. Sadly, Anne married someone else and Drayton remained a bachelor. His first work, The Harmony of the Church, 1591, contains religious poems. He has also written another work called Holy Albion, dedicated to Prince Henry, son of James I, one of the longest poems in English language. Let's come to the sonnet. Since there's no help. Sonnet 61. Since there's no help, come let us kiss and part. Nay, I have done. You get no more of me. And I'm glad, yeah, glad with all my heart, that thus so cleanly I myself can free. So he's happy. He's happy and he says that there is no help now. Now there is no help going to arrive. So let's depart. Let's end our relationship here and let's depart. Let us kiss and part. And you get no more of me. I'm done. I'm done with this. You get no more of me. And I'm glad, yeah, glad with all my heart that thus so cleanly I myself can free. That I can be free now. I'm done with everything and now I'm going to be free. And I'm glad that it has all come to an end. That our relationship has come to an end. Shake hands forever. Cancel all our woes. And when we meet at any time again, be it not seen in either of our brows, that we one jot of former love retain. So let's shake hands forever and let's cancel all our woes, all the woes that we made. That I promise you to be with you all throughout your life. So such woes that we made before, let's cancel all that. And when we meet at any time again, and if we meet any time again, be it not seen in either of our brows, make sure we remain as strangers. We don't show as if we know each other. Let's remain strangers if we meet again in the future. And that we don't retain a single jot of former love with us. Now at the last gasp of love's latest breath, when his pulse failing, passion speechless lies, when faith is kneeling by his bed of death, and innocence is closing up his eyes. Now, if you wouldest, when all have given him over, from death to life, you mightest him yet recover. So here he says, when the person has lost everything, I mean his pulse failing, his passion lies speechless, there is no passion for him anymore to move forward in life, and even his faith is kneeling by his bed of death. His faith is also about to die because he had kept faith, he had kept passion. His pulse was beating at a high rate. Even his innocence, even he's losing his innocence now. He has lost his innocence. He has come to an end actually, because his beloved is not responding. He's not getting the response from his beloved. So he has lost all hope. He has lost all faith. There is no passion anymore for him. So he says, now that I am with all that, with all these things, passionless, pulse failing, faithless, there is no innocence. When I have nothing, when I have lost everything, he asks his beloved once again, will you be there to revive me from this bad fate, from this bad state that I am in? Will you be there to help me out of this darkness? This also gives a hint to Michael Drayton's literary life also, because Michael Drayton lived during the period of Elizabethan times also, and also he lived during the reign of James I, King James I. So when he was in Queen Elizabeth's court, he was actually he was given consideration. But in King James I's court, he didn't get any consideration. Even though he wrote poems for King James I, he didn't receive anything in return. So maybe he's hinting on that thing also, wherein he has lost all hope. Now I don't have any hope at all because even the king itself is not considering me. I have lost all hope. I had that passion to write, I had that passion to live, to move forward, but now I have lost everything. So he might be hinting on that also. And at the same time, even his lover left him. So he's feeling bad about it. So he's asking, I'm right now I'm in a bad condition. So will you be there for me to help me out of the situation? He was happy. He was happy that the relationship came to an end. But now he feels so helpless. He's in a state of helplessness. So will she be there to help me out? Will she be there to help me pass through this darkness into the light?